This humiliation was never supposed to define him. May 12th, 1997, Delta Center, Salt Lake City, Utah. Western Conference Semifinals, Game 5. Los Angeles Lakers versus Utah Jazz. Overtime. 18-year-old Kobe Bryant, the youngest player in the playoffs, gets the ball with the game on the line. He rises up. The shot is short. Air ball. Complete silence in the arena. Then laughter. Brutal, mocking laughter from 18,000 Jazz fans who just watched a kid fail on the biggest stage. But that was just the first one. 3 more air balls would follow in the final minutes. 4 total. 4 public failures broadcast to millions. 4 moments that should have ended a career before it truly started. The entire basketball world expected Kobe Bryant to collapse after that night, to shrink from pressure, to become a cautionary tale about kids who skip college and aren't ready for this level. But what nobody understood, what nobody could have predicted, was that those 4 air balls didn't break Kobe Bryant. They created him. And what he did that summer, the obsession that followed, the transformation that occurred in complete silence, turned public humiliation into the foundation of the most dominant mentality basketball has ever seen. May 12, 1997, 6:47 p.m. Mountain Time. Kobe Bryant is 18 years old, 5 months into his rookie season, still coming off the bench for the Lakers, still learning, still proving himself. The Lakers are in the playoffs facing the Utah Jazz, a veteran team led by Karl Malone and John Stockton, experienced, disciplined, ready for championship contention. Game 5, series tied 2-2, elimination on the line for both teams. This is the moment every young player dreams about, the chance to prove themselves when it matters most, when the pressure is maximum, when legends are born. Fourth quarter, Lakers down by 3, 2 minutes remaining. Del Harris calls timeout, draws up the play, looks directly at Kobe. "You're taking the shot if you're open." Kobe nods, no fear visible, no hesitation, just confidence. The play runs. Kobe gets the ball on the wing, 18 feet from the basket. Defender closing, but not there yet. Good look, clean mechanics. He rises up. The shot feels good leaving his hand, but it's short, way short. Air ball. Doesn't even touch the rim. The Delta Center explodes with laughter. Jazz fans pointing, mocking, celebrating the rookie's failure. Kobe's teammates look at him, checking his reaction. He shows nothing. Face completely neutral. Just runs back on defense like nothing happened. Inside, the embarrassment is crushing, but he's not showing it, not giving anyone the satisfaction of seeing him break. Lakers get a stop, ball comes back. 30 seconds left, still down 3. Same situation develops. Ball swings to Kobe, different spot, same distance. He catches, rises up without hesitation. This shot feels even better, perfect form. But it's short again. Air ball number 2. The laughter is louder now, more vicious, because this isn't bad luck anymore. This is a pattern. This is a kid choking under pressure. Game goes to overtime. Tied score, everything on the line. With 1 minute left in overtime, Kobe gets the ball again. Top of the key, 22 feet. Defender right on him. He creates space with a jab step, rises up. This time, the shot is long. Air ball number 3. The Delta Center is going insane now. Fans standing, pointing, screaming, "Air ball," every time Kobe touches the ball. Some Lakers fans in attendance cover their faces, can't watch anymore, feeling secondhand embarrassment for this kid who's failing on national television. Final possession of overtime. Lakers down 2, 15 seconds left. The ball finds Kobe one more time, because nobody else wants to take the shot. Nobody else wants the pressure. So it falls to the 18-year-old who's already failed 3 times. He catches, squares up, rises. The entire arena is screaming airball before he even releases. The shot goes up, long again. Airball number 4. Game over. Jazz win. Lakers eliminated. Season over. Kobe walks off the court at 9:53 p.m., head down, the sound of 18,000 people mocking him echoing in his ears. He doesn't cry, doesn't show emotion, just walks straight to the locker room while Jazz fans scream insults, while cameras capture every angle of his humiliation, while commentators dissect his failure in real time. Too young, not ready. Should have stayed in high school 1 more year. This is what happens when you rush the process. The locker room is silent. Teammates don't know what to say. Shaq sits with his head down, frustrated by the elimination, but not blaming Kobe out loud. Del Harris tries to console him. You'll learn from this. Every great player has moments like this. Kobe doesn't respond, just sits there staring at the floor, replaying every shot in his mind, understanding that the entire world just watched him fail when it mattered most. The media destroys him. Next morning, every sports show, every newspaper, every analyst has the same take. Kobe Bryant choked, 4 airballs in crunch time, not ready for this moment. Classic example of a kid who skipped college and paid the price. The highlights play on loop. 4 airballs, 4 failures, 4 reasons why he's not ready. Some analysts say he'll never recover mentally from this, that 18-year-olds aren't built to handle this level of public humiliation, that his confidence is permanently damaged. But they don't know Kobe Bryant. They don't understand what failure does to certain minds. Most players would hide after that night, would avoid gyms, would need therapy to process the trauma. Kobe does the opposite. May 13th, 1997, 6 a.m. One day after the elimination, one day after the most embarrassing performance of his life, Kobe is in the gym. Not the Lakers' practice facility, a random gym in Los Angeles, alone, shooting from the exact same spots where he airballed. Over and over and over. 100 shots, 200, 500, until his legs are shaking, until his shooting hand is numb, until muscle memory rewrites the failure. He doesn't talk to anyone about it, doesn't seek comfort, doesn't make excuses, just works every single day. 6 a.m., same gym, same spots, same shots. Building the mechanics, strengthening the legs, training the mind to handle pressure that broke him in Utah. This becomes the routine for the entire summer. No days off, no vacations, no rest. Just obsessive repetition designed to make sure those 4 airballs never happen again. June arrives. Other NBA players are on vacation, relaxing, enjoying the off-season. Kobe is in the gym at dawn, working alone. Nobody watching, nobody counting, nobody caring, except him. He adds a new element to the training: visualization. Before every shot, he closes his eyes, imagines the Delta Center crowd screaming, "Airball!" Imagines the pressure, the noise, the embarrassment. Then he opens his eyes and shoots anyway, training his mind to perform when everything is against him, when the pressure is maximum, when failure feels inevitable. July. The work intensifies. Kobe starts training with a weighted vest, making every shot harder, every movement more difficult, so that game conditions feel easy by comparison. He shoots until he can't lift his arms, then shoots 50 more. The 4 airballs replay in his mind constantly, not as trauma, but as fuel, as motivation, as proof that he's not ready yet, but will be. August. Kobe adds defensive training to the routine. Studies tape of himself getting beat by Utah's guards. Breaks down every mistake, every defensive lapse, every moment where he wasn't good enough. Then, recreates those situations in practice, with trainers playing the role of opponents, forcing him to defend perfectly or start over. The summer is consumed completely. No social life, no distractions, just basketball, just improvement, just obsessive pursuit of never feeling that humiliation again. By the end of August, something has changed. Kobe's shot is stronger, his legs are more powerful, his confidence is rebuilt not on hope, but on 10,000 perfect repetitions. He's ready. Not just ready to play, ready to dominate. The AIRBALLS didn't break him, they forged him. They showed him exactly what happens when preparation isn't complete, when mental toughness isn't absolute, when pressure isn't trained for. And that lesson, that brutal public failure, became the foundation for everything that followed. October 1997, season starts. Kobe's second year. Something is immediately different. Coaches notice, teammates notice, opponents notice. He's stronger, faster, more confident, more aggressive. Del Harris starts giving him more minutes, 26 per game up from 15. His scoring jumps from 7.6 to 15.4. But it's not just the numbers, it's the mentality. Late-game situations that would terrify most players energize Kobe now. Fourth quarters where pressure peaks become his favorite moments, because he already lived through the worst possible scenario, already failed on the biggest stage, already felt the humiliation, and survived it, transformed it, used it. November 1997, Lakers versus Jazz. Rematch of the team that eliminated them. First meeting since the 4 AIRBALLS. Delta Center crowd remembers. They're ready. AIRBALL chants start during warm-ups. Kobe hears them, smiles. This is different from last time. Last time the chants intimidated him. This time, they energize him. Game starts. Fourth quarter arrives. Lakers down 3. 2 minutes left. Exact same situation as Game 5 7 months ago. Ball comes to Kobe. Same spot. 18 feet. Defender closing. He rises up. Perfect form. Swish. Lakers down 1. Next possession. Lakers get a stop. 1 minute left. Ball to Kobe again. Different spot, but same pressure. He creates space. Step back. Rises up. Swish. Lakers up 1. Jazz timeout. Crowd silent now. No more AIRBALL chants. Just nervous energy. Final possession. Jazz miss. Kobe rebounds. Gets fouled. 30 seconds left. 2 free throws to ice the game. He steps to the line. Delta Center holding its breath. First free throw. Swish. Second free throw. Swish. Lakers win. Kobe walks off the court staring directly at the crowd that mocked him 7 months ago. No celebration, just cold acknowledgement. I heard you then. You're silent now. The transformation is complete. The 4 AIRBALLS of May 1997 become origin story, not obituary. Proof that failure is temporary for those who refuse to accept it. Kobe goes on to average 15.4 that season, makes All-Star team at 19, becomes starter, begins the ascent toward superstardom. And every time pressure peaks, every time a big shot is needed, every time someone questions whether he can handle the moment, the answer is already written. He's already failed publicly, already been humiliated, already faced the worst, and came back stronger. Years later, 2009, Kobe is asked about the airball game in an interview. That night changed my entire career, not because it broke me, because it showed me what I needed to become. Those 4 airballs taught me that talent means nothing without mental toughness, that big moments require preparation, not hope, that failure is only permanent if you let it be. I went to the gym the next morning and didn't leave until I fixed every weakness that showed up that night. And that obsession, that refusal to accept failure, that became Mamba Mentality. The interviewer asks if he ever thinks about those airballs. Kobe smiles. Every single day. Not with shame, with gratitude. Because those 4 shots, those 4 failures, those 4 moments of public humiliation created the mindset that won me 5 championships. The Mamba wasn't born when I scored 81 points. It was born when I shot 4 airballs and decided that would never define me. May 12th, 1997. 4 airballs. 4 failures. 4 moments that should have ended Kobe Bryant's career before it started. Instead, they became the foundation, the fuel, the reason. Because greatness isn't born from success, it's forged in failure. And Kobe Bryant turned the most embarrassing night of his life into the most important lesson of his career. Work obsessively. Prepare completely. Never let pressure dictate performance. And when you fail publicly, respond privately with work that makes failure impossible the next time. That's not just a comeback story. That's the origin of Mamba Mentality. 4 airballs created the most dominant competitor basketball has ever seen. Not despite the failure, because of it. If you want the real stories behind greatness, the moments of humiliation that forged legends, the failures that became foundations, subscribe to The Real Game. We break down the origin stories nobody talks about, the embarrassments that built champions, the private obsessions that created public dominance. New stories every week. This is where legends are born, from failure.